Hey y'all, I'm working from home, so I look crazy, but I wanted to do this video quickly because number one, it's Flex Friday, and I will tell y'all what that means in a second. But just number two, just because people always ask me like how to sports bet, how do you do it, how to win money, do it for me, blah blah, what are your picks? I just have to put this disclaimer out. Y'all, I be going with my gut. I make these plays, these little picks, these licks, these lists. Half the time, I don't even watch the game. I go straight to sleep and just wake up with money in my account. It's fairly easy, but if you actually like watch sports, love sports, and know what you're doing, it should be easy for you. Because as someone who doesn't even watch it, like I go to games and stuff, but I go for the aesthetic. I don't be going for real because I know them people. Like if they not in the shade room, I don't be knowing them players, football, basketball, any of them really. And really and truly, I'm only really comfortable with like basketball and a little of football. I've tried to dabble in soccer, tennis, golf, all of that. I lose them every time. I don't know what I be doing. So I use Prize Picks. It's very beginner friendly. I feel like once you really get good with sports betting, then you can go to like FanDuel and all those other places. But I stick with Prize Picks because it's easy. If you do not, if you cannot afford to lose $20, don't do it because it can get very addicting, especially once you start winning, which is why I only bet on Fridays. So that's why I'm putting out this video early. Normally, y'all know I do vlogs on Sundays or whatever, but I was like, let me put this out on a Friday just in case someone wants to try it today. I'm gonna put it out early. So if you're seeing this, watch it early so that y'all can place y'all bets today if you're interested in sports betting. So yeah, I'm just gonna show y'all how I make my picks. You do not have to do the same picks as me because I don't want to be held responsible if you lose. However, I have money in my account or on my app on Prize Picks that I can spend. So yeah, and I'll show you how to get like promo and all of that as well. But yes, I'm going to have a code on the screen throughout the whole video. If you use this code, Prize Picks will match what you deposit, I think up to $50. So if you deposit $50, you'll get another $50, so you'll have 100 to bet with. If you put in 25, you'll get another 25 and vice versa. So yes, use the code if you have never done Prize Picks before so you can get your free money, and then enjoy the rest of the video. Sorry, y'all know I ramble. I think I have ADHD a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of deep is today. I need to stop. Okay, so let's get started. So open the app Prize Picks, and this is what your homepage will look like. You can choose what sport you want to bet on at the top. I always have NBA and NFL. They're kind of like my first two because those are the main ones I bet with. But I mean, they do college ball, golf, tennis, some other sports I have no idea about, hockey. All of that is up there. But we are going to start with basketball today. So if you click on where it says popular, it shows you basically on all of the picks that I'm assuming they feel like people are going to bet on or that they think are going to hit. And basically what you're doing is playing a game of probability. Which one do you think will either A, hit that target number up there or hit below? So you're just betting if you think they'll hit more than those points or if they'll hit under those points. Also, there is a spot at the bottom for promo. You can click there to see a lot of different promos that they have going on, such as Flex Friday. This is a slip that I made yesterday. They gave me free money, literally a free $10 to make a 3-pick bet. And so as you see, 2 of my players already hit, and I'm waiting on the game tonight to see if that second or that third player will hit. I've already won money on that pick, so I'm not really worried. Either way, I'm going to win money on that. But basically, what you see is the red and green. The green means that they normally hit that number or above all the time. The red means that they hit under that number. So like I said, you're playing a game of probability. Normally when they're all green, I say go ahead and just vote more. Either they're going to hit it or they're going to hit more than it.
But sometimes you have those people like John Morant who will hit it once every blue moon and then like never hit it again. So that's what comes into play. If you actually watch sports, then you would know. I also recommend looking at old games to see if they played that team before, what his I guess stats was when he played the team previously, because in basketball they play the teams multiple times. So that goes into effect. If you just don't care, then I say just go off your gut. I don't vote on people that are famous like Ball. I ain't trying to swerve and tweak and nothing right now. I know that's his brother, but people who I see on the Shade Room, who I be knowing like Jalen Green because of Drea and the Balls and LeBron, all them, I hardly ever vote on them or bet on them. I only bet on LeBron on his birthday because I know he gonna hit it on his birthday. But other than that, I kind of stay away from people. I kind of just vote on people who I don't know. I don't know why that works for me, but like if I've seen you on the Shade Room, or I know who your baby mama is, or I've seen people on gossip in the city, like I don't vote on people who are popular. So like Trey Murphy, I have no idea who that is. I have not seen him in the blogs. So I'll bet on him. I see people like Paul George. Paul George been playing basketball my whole life. I'm not voting on that man. I don't care if he hit the score or not. I have a bad experience with betting on people who are like well-known players. So I usually stray away unless I just have no other options left. So yeah, like I don't know who any of these people are. I don't bet on Coco Jones' boyfriend. Who else? There's a lot of people I don't bet on. Now, because I be going to Rockets games, I won't lie. Sometimes I bet on Jalen Green only because I've seen him in person and I know that he be hitting his points. But it's a lot of people like, no, like I only bet on LeBron like once or twice a year. Like I said, on his birthday and maybe Christmas. So yeah, so I'm just going through now the Goblins. The Goblins, if they're green, you get less money for those, but those are the ones that are most likely going to hit. Now, the red goblins, you get more money for those, but those are the ones that least likely to hit. So you can, combine them, play with them around, but just know, them red ones are hard to hit. Now, I've been hitting them recently, but like I said, it's just hit or miss. I think these players be knowing we be betting on them and they be going under on purpose. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, I try to stay away from the green goblins just because you don't really get a lot of money for them. Or if I do like a 5-man or a 6-man pick, I'll just add it just for razzle dazzle. Now, you can do up to 2 picks at a time. You have to do at least 2, but also know you can go up to 6. And the more people, then the more money you'll get. So I'll be taking my chances. I'll be doing 6-mans. I've hit a 6-man before, maybe like once or twice, but for the most part, I only be hitting like 3-mans and 2-mans because those are easy. Now, what I will say is that Prize Picks, they have the option to, you can either get more money if you hit all of them at the same time, or they'll break it up and you'll get some money if you hit like 4 out of 6, 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6, or 6 out of 6. So you have that option. I've never done a power play. That's what it's called, where you hit all 6 of them, because that's just impossible. And I don't know sports good enough to do that. But for the most part, I just do the flex pay. Now, here I'm just picking a random pick. Like I said, this is for the game for today. I'm only doing this for recording purposes. I don't even think I actually went with this pick. Now, once you do make a pick and you submit it, you have like, I think 5 minutes to like recant on it and like delete it. So that's what I did, I think, with this one, because on Fridays, Prize Picks does Flex Fridays. And basically what that means is you can bet up to $20 and make sure you make it a protected play, which I'll show in a minute. And if your ticket doesn't hit, then they'll give you that money back. Or, of course, if you do hit, then you'll just get the money that, you hit for. So that's something I recommend for beginners to do on Fridays. So if you're scared about losing money, just do it on Fridays. Make sure you do Flex Fridays and make sure that the pick that you made is protected. That way you'll get your money back and then you live to bet another day. But that's really kind of my advice for it. Now, of course, you do get money for referring people. So you have like a promo bank, and then you have your credit bank. The credit bank is the money that you actually put into the app yourself, like from your bank account. And then a promo is what you get from referrals. Now, Prize Picks, they do sometimes give out free money. Like last night, they gave me $10 to make any kind of pick. Of course, there are rules to their promos, but for the most part, they do give out free money if you have been on the app for a while and you're like actively making, picks. So that's one good thing about it. I've tried other betting sites, and I just feel like this one is the easiest. I'm also not really like strictly addicted to sports betting. I can see how people can get addicted to it, but I'm not. So I haven't been, in the big dogs yet and won like thousands of dollars, but I have won a couple of hundreds. And when I first started, I had won $1,000 in 4 days. So yeah, I'd like to say I think I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty decent. If you need that extra, $100 a week, definitely do it. But also, you can always look on Twitter and TikTok. People give out their free picks all the time, and just copy their picks and use them and tell. It's called tailing, and you can tell somebody else's picks if you don't know what you're doing. So that's an option as well. If you ever want to just do all green goblins, I've done that before. You're not going to win no more than like $20 from it. But I mean, that's $20 more than you had. I personally never bet more than $5 because I can afford to lose $5. I don't know if I can afford to lose 10 though. I ain't going to hold you. So I'll never be losing no real money for real. But yeah, this is just me going through them. I'm showing you guys the different goblins. And yeah, if you watch sports, if your boyfriend watches sports, try to get him to help you. I mean, I don't understand why he wouldn't want his girl to make money. But I understand it's a sensitive topic for some men. So I don't know. I be seeing people talking about they boyfriends be crying over FanDuel and stuff. I can't relate. But as you can see, those are the differences between a power play and a flex play. So yeah. This is kind of just my thought process as I'm going through picking people. You can also combine different sports. So if you wanted half your pick to be football and you wanted the other half to be basketball and some to be, golf, you can do that. This is the Flex Friday promo I was telling you guys about. You have to opt in. That purple button is very important. Once you opt in, it tells you when you need to use it by. Then you can go and basically not make a free pick, because in order to use the promo, you have to have credit. So if you have like promo money, like money you get from referrals, you can't use that money to make bets, because ultimately you're really just giving them back their money. You do have to deposit at least like $10, but what you can do, you can deposit 10, use 5 to bet, and then actually, you have to withdraw 10 too. You can, whatever is credit you get, because there are some times where you'll get like $2, but you can't deposit $2. If you want to get your money out, you have to like deposit some money and then withdraw it again. It's a lot of loops and hoops to jump through to get your money, but ultimately, you just gotta deposit money. Sometimes there's gonna be sometimes where you gotta spend money, but for Flex Friday, like I said, I deposited $10. I spent my $10. And if my pick doesn't hit, then I'll get my $10 back. Now, they do give you $10 in promo. It doesn't go back to like your bank account or anything, but you just live to bet another day. And if you keep betting, eventually you'll win something, so you'll get your money back. I've never just bet a whole bunch of money and never won nothing back. I've definitely won more than I've bet. I've won... I don't want to give how much I've won. I don't even know if I showed y'all on here how much money I've gotten from Prize Picks. Just because I don't need y'all in my pockets. But just know I've been making a lot of money, okay? Not enough to like live off of, because like I said, I only bet on Fridays. Sometimes I bet during the week. It just depends on how I feel. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, feel free to ask me some questions. I used to have a Discord, but them people was off in there every day getting on my nerves, betting every day. I was like, y'all rich. Y'all got money, okay? And I don't. So I don't be in my Discord no more. But basically, that is how you submit a slip, and that's how you sports bet.